Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Sam, Molly, and Martin team up to prove Sonny and Carly are lying about his alibi. General Hospital, GH, spoilers reveal that in the September 25th episode of GH, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, made a desperate plea to Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, to admit that she helped Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, fabricate a phony alibi for the night that John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, was murdered. Any idiot could figure out that Sonny murdered Agent Cates, as Cates' vendetta against the mob boss was infuriatingly persistent, inappropriate, and relentless. Granted, Sonny is the kingpin of Port Charles, but when Cates started to target his daughter, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, all bets were off. Cates definitely had it coming when Sonny shot him twice, killing him instantly. However, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, is paying the price. She's currently in prison for a crime that Sonny committed. Sam went to Carly because she knows Sonny's alibi is false. She appealed for her to tell the truth and urged her to help someone's family other than her own. Carly would die before she betrayed Sonny. She told Sam she couldn't give her what she wanted. Sam wants Carly to come forward so that her mom doesn't have to spend the rest of her life in prison. Pretty understandable. Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos, and Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight talked shop in the same episode. They agreed that to free Alexis, they needed to target Carly. It is possible that Sam, Molly, and Martin could team up to go after the flimsy alibi. Carly has one hell of a fight on her hands as she's up against a formidable team. Molly is starting to show her true colors with how she has treated Christina since Adela/Iron died and how she's about to go after Sonny. Sonny may be her uncle, but she doesn't have the same affection for him as Christina. He may be family, but Molly is the assistant DA. With Martin's help, they could bury Sonny. Could this be the one case Killer Miller, aka Diane Miller, played by Carolyn Hennessy, can't get the dimpled Dawn out of? Has this sneaky and sly black cat used up all his 9 lives? As Sam works on playing to Carly's sympathies, Molly and Martin could do the dirty work. Or Sam could use her PI skills to bust this case wide open. This may be how Sam will go out since she's marked for death. We are expected to lose Sam sometime this fall. Either Sonny could end up offing his one-time mistress, or she could drown when she goes diving to look for the gun Alexis tossed off the footbridge. We don't know if Sonny would actually kill Sam, but we also know Sonny isn't about to go down without a fight. Sam may be playing with fire. Meanwhile, Sonny and Carly are about to be predictably reunited, as Diane made it clear they need to act like they are a couple. We can only hope Carly realizes that providing Sonny with a fake alibi could risk her the freedom she almost lost the last time she was involved in Sonny's mess. In the bustle and halls of Port Charles, secrets have a way of surfacing when least expected. And this time, Sam McCall, Molly Lansing Davis, and Martin Gray are at the heart of it all. They find themselves embroiled in a conspiracy that could shake the very foundations of Sonny Corinthos' empire, and more shockingly, Carly Corinthos' loyalty. The beginning of the end. It all started innocently enough, or so it seemed. Molly, still reeling from her turbulent relationship with T.J. Ashford, decided to throw herself into work at the DA's office. But something nagged at her: Sonny's recent trial and subsequent acquittal. His ironclad alibi, supported by none other than Carly, had always felt too convenient. The mob boss's reputation and charm had protected him time and again, but this time Molly felt something was off. Maybe it was the unease in Carly's eyes, or the way Sonny seemed almost too calm, too collected. As the trial ended, Molly confided in her sister, Sam McCall, a seasoned private investigator. Sam had her own doubts about Sonny's story, and her instincts screamed that the truth lay buried under layers of deception. Sam had always had a soft spot for Sonny, but that didn't mean she was willing to ignore the law. And Carly. She'd seen Carly bend the truth before to protect Sonny. This time felt no different. Sam decided it was time to dig deeper, but this was too big for her alone, and Molly knew they needed someone with legal expertise. Enter Martin Gray, a slick, sharp-witted attorney with his own reasons for wanting Sonny's empire to crumble. He wasn't just a hired gun. Martin had a personal stake in this. His vendetta against Sonny had been brewing for years, and when Sam and Molly approached him with their suspicions, he didn't hesitate. The team assembles. The trio quickly realized they made a formidable team. Molly's access to DI files provided them with enough breadcrumbs to get started. Sam's skills as a PI allowed them to move undetected, gathering intel without tipping Sonny or Carly off. And Martin, he knew the law inside and out, exploiting every loophole and finding ways to pressure witnesses who were otherwise loyal to Sonny. Their plan was simple: discredit Carly's testimony and poke holes in Sonny's alibi. It wasn't going to be easy, but Sam had a few leads she was eager to follow. Cracking Carly. Carly had always been Sonny's fiercest defender. Her loyalty to him was unshakable, especially after everything they'd been through over the years. But Carly was also a human being, and the weight of constantly defending Sonny was beginning to show. Sam and Molly noticed it first: her nervous energy, the way she fumbled when anyone asked about the night of the incident. They were sure Carly was hiding something. Sam made it her mission to confront Carly, but subtly. A direct attack wouldn't work, not with Carly. Sam arranged a casual meet-up at Kelly's, a neutral ground where Carly wouldn't feel cornered. They chatted over coffee, but Sam was quick to turn the conversation toward Sonny's trial. That night, Carly, I just keep thinking about it. It must have been so stressful for you, standing by Sonny like that, Sam said, watching Carly's reaction closely. Carly's expression shifted slightly, her smile faltering for just a moment. Yeah, it was. But I knew Sonny was innocent, so I didn't hesitate to testify. Sam nodded, but her gut told her Carly wasn't being entirely truthful. Carly had always been good at covering for Sonny, but this time, something was different. You know, if there was anything you were worried about, anything that didn't add up, you can always tell me. We're family after all. Carly's eyes flickered, a momentary lapse in her usually confident demeanor. But before she could respond, the door to Kelly's opened, and Sonny walked in. Carly's entire posture shifted, her guard immediately back up. Sam knew she was onto something. The investigation heats up. While Sam worked on Carly, Molly and Martin dug into Sonny's finances and known associates. They discovered a money trail that led to one of Sonny's old enforcers, Brick, who had suspiciously left town the night of the crime in question. Brick had been Sonny's right-hand man for years, and if anyone knew what really happened that night, it was him. Molly, leveraging her position at the DA's office, managed to track Brick down to a small hideaway just outside of town. But getting him to talk would be a different matter entirely. That's where Martin came in. With his silver tongue and knowledge of the law, Martin approached Brick with an offer he couldn't refuse: immunity in exchange for the truth. At first, Brick was reluctant, loyal to Sonny to the core. But Martin was relentless, dangling the possibility of avoiding jail time. Finally, Brick cracked. It wasn't how Carly said it was, Brick admitted. Sonny, he wasn't even there. They made up the alibi to cover for something bigger. Molly's heart raced as she scribbled down every word. This was the break they needed. The confrontation. Armed with Brick's confession, Sam, Molly, and Martin knew it was time to confront Sonny and Carly. But they couldn't go to the authorities yet. They needed one more piece of evidence. Sam suspected that Carly had been in contact with someone that night, someone who could corroborate Brick's story. She hacked into Carly's phone records and discovered a series of late-night calls to a burner phone. Tracing the number led them to a seedy hotel on the outskirts of town, where they found the final puzzle piece. Surveillance footage of Carly meeting with an unknown figure shortly after the crime had occurred. It was all coming together. Carly had lied on the stand to protect Sonny, but the truth was far more damning than anyone had imagined. Sonny hadn't just been covering for himself. He'd been orchestrating something far darker. The fallout. With their evidence in hand, Sam, Molly, and Martin were ready to go public. But they knew the repercussions would be catastrophic. Sonny's empire would crumble, Carly's reputation would be destroyed, and the entire Corinthos family would be thrown into chaos. As they stood outside the courthouse, preparing to hand over their findings, Sam felt a pang of guilt. She had always been close to Sonny, and part of her wondered if she was doing the right thing. But deep down, she knew the truth had to come out. "This is it," Martin said, his voice steely with resolve. "There's no turning back." Sam nodded, her eyes locking with Molly's. "Let's finish this." And with that, they walked into the courthouse, ready to expose Sonny and Carly's darkest secret.